Welp, today was a rather interesting day today. From waggy shots to an awesome P3 to something unique. Today I'll be explaining what happened today on this very day of September 20th. To start the day off, I got a lot of videos of model trains. I'm not going to show every clip, I'm just going to show this one. But here's a clip of one of the many model trains I saw today.
Turn around, look at me.
And I find a stop sign railroad crossing signal. After some more model train stuff, I went out to my first area to catch the train, that being this railroad crossing, but while waiting I was able to get this truck to honk its horn. I start to see the headlights of the train, so I start recording, and this is the first shot of the day. In downtown Lebanon, Tennessee, next to Gay Street and Maple Street, I was able to get this shot at the depot. now in Shop Springs, Tennessee. We can see the train going very fast at this crossing. Now near Watertown, Tennessee, the train goes past my phone but slows down a bit. We can now see the train slowly pull up to Watertown, Tennessee. In these next two videos, you're gonna see the locomotives do a little bit of switching. after about an hour or two, the train gets ready to go back westbound to Nashville. In Gulf Street, Lebanon, Tennessee, sits a railroad crossing with a mechanical bell. This one is easily one of my favorite mechanical bell crossings along the whole N&E because it's easy to access and there's a area to park. So I got up, set up my shot here, and about 25 seconds in the video, we hear the sound we all know and love, that being the mechanical bell. Now near Marfa, I set up next to the train bridge and get this shot. And for my final shot of this train, I decided to go to Donaldson, Tennessee, next to an old abandoned station platform next to the overpass of Lebanon Pike, and get this shot.
In southern Hendersonville, Grayson finds the Thunderbolt 1000T tornado siren. See, these sirens were made by Federal Signal during the 1950s to the 1990s. Here is the video of Grayson talking about the siren.
Decided to make a 30-minute trip from Donaldson to Hendersonville to catch something that's very unique but not train related. That being a Thunderbolt 1000T tornado siren. As you can see here, it's yellow. Very yellow. It's my first time interacting with a siren at all. That is what it looks like on the front. There's also this little yellow box on it, and a lot of more like small components on it. So yeah, here's a Thunderbolt 1000T tornado siren. That pretty much wraps it up for today. I'll see y'all in the next one. Look guys, it's a toy cat. That's in the colors of the yin yang symbol on a hay bale. Is that a B40-8